Welcome and thanks for tuning in. My name is Anders. I'm a search and automation specialist at Google and the Northern European lead for Performance Max, which is exactly why I'm here today. I've been at Google the past 2 years, joining from nearly a decade working with paid media across some of the biggest brands in Northern Europe, and I'm here today to present Performance Max, the newest addition to the Google Ads family. Today's session will be an introduction to Performance Max and an explanation of how it fits into the Google Ads ecosystem. The world is changing at an incredible pace, a pace we've never seen before. And the consumers in the digital space are changing incredibly quickly as well. Especially COVID-19 had a significant impact on the digital environment, which has resulted in a growth in online consumers, both new consumers in the online shopping space, but also an increase in volume from the existing consumers, which already shopped online. A significant growth in the amount of digital touchpoints has also been happening over the past few years, and this poses both a challenge and an opportunity for advertisers. If we look at the challenge, that comes down to increased complexity. If you look at today's channel-based campaigns, they aren't really fit to handle that complexity, which ultimately leads to rising online acquisition costs, which is an expensive endeavor as it is. With all of these challenges, both us here at Google and then the leading advertisers have been asking ourselves, how can we drive optimal performance across Google's properties? And we here at Google truly believe the answer to that is Performance Max. Performance Max is a new Google Ads campaign type that will maximize performance tied to key business goals across Google's inventory using machine learning and automation. With this new goal-based approach, we offer a unique way to bring your business goals and marketing objectives even closer to campaign targeting and optimization. Machine learning and automation are at the very core of Performance Max, and we hope that this campaign will bring advertisers even closer to getting the most out of what machine learning and automation has to offer. We're also launching a new and exciting feature exclusive to Performance Max, which is audience signals. This allows advertisers for the first time to guide automation with unique audience signals, something we've never offered before. Performance Max is still in beta a little while longer, and we expect full launch in second half of 2021. During the beta phase, we recommend testing Performance Max alongside your existing campaigns and upgrading as you see results. Use it as complementary to your existing Google Ads campaigns to drive more conversions. There may be a targeting overlap due to the broad nature of Performance Max. As a general rule, the campaign in your account with the best ad rank will serve. This means you're always putting your best foot forward. The only thing sacred to Performance Max is exact match keywords on search, which will always take priority in the auction. On the retail side, if you are launching Performance Max with an integrated shopping feed, that will always take priority over your existing smart shopping campaigns. That's worth noting. As mentioned, Performance Max uses a new goal-based approach that puts advertisers' business goals at the very core of optimization. This comes to light very early, already when you're setting up the campaign, where advertisers start off by selecting an overarching goal for Performance Max to achieve. This is then combined with the relevant conversion actions driving that specific goal. This goal-based approach is a crucial part of Performance Max. If we take another look at how Performance Max compares to the channel-based structure of today, we have Performance Max, and due to the single goal approach, that campaign can utilize machine learning and automation to achieve that overarching goal by recognizing the incremental effect a cross-channel impression or click has on goal attainment in another channel. This makes the campaign path to purchase aware and allowing the advertisers to serve the right impression at the right time. All of this provides advertisers with enhanced performance, efficiency, and scale. So whether your goal is to sell online, drive footfall, or generate leads, if your business focuses on any of these objectives, Performance Max is the newest way to drive more of these to your business. And it of course covers all the conversion sections you know from your existing setup. As mentioned earlier, Performance Max is powered by machine learning, and machine learning works at its very best when it has as much data as possible. Performance Max is the only campaign that has full visibility into auction data across all properties. This means our machine learning is running at its optimal state, similar to the success we've seen from Smart Shopping. Across all properties, Performance Max uses auction time bidding, making sure the right bid is chosen for every single auction. On the creative side, Performance Max is run solely on responsive ads, making sure that the best assets are leveraged in every auction. All of this is combined under the umbrella of full funnel awareness data-driven attribution, allowing the campaign to pick the auctions with the best ROI. As mentioned, the world is changing incredibly quickly, and we've developed Performance Max to help you automate and deliver the very best Google has to offer in reach and performance at scale. If you want to test Performance Max, the next steps are fairly simple. Let your Google rep know that you would like to test Performance Max. He or she will then help you with the allow listing in the beta phase. Your Google rep will confirm when you've been submitted and when you've been allow listed, and when you're ready to start testing. In the meantime, I suggest you start gathering the creative assets needed for testing. So, what does it actually take outside of an allow listing to get started with Performance Max right away? As I mentioned, Performance Max runs on responsive creatives. So, we need some creative assets. Performance Max is only available in Google Ads for now, so we also need Google Ads conversion tracking. Floodlight compatibility will come with the full launch in second half 2021. As for the assets, the requirements are text, image, logo, and an optional video. If you don't have any video creatives, you can use Video Builder to create one. Outside of assets, you have the option of connecting your Google My Business, Merchant Center, Dynamic Ads, or Business Data Feed to the campaign. If you're a retailer and want to run Performance Max for retail, you of course need to include your Merchant Center feed. And as mentioned previously, if you choose to do so, Performance Max will take priority over your Smart Shopping campaign. And to the exciting part, what does this actually look like? There is nothing new under the sun in terms of formats, and Performance Max will serve into the formats we already know today. The assets will be used to generate creative to fit the formats we know today, but not all formats are supported yet. More is coming down the line. On the slide you can see a few examples across search, display, discovery, Gmail, and YouTube. Since Performance Max serves across all properties, comparing performance becomes a bit more tricky. When launching Performance Max, you can expect to see traffic decline in your existing channel-based campaigns. This is due to the targeting overlap of Performance Max. Secondly, you'll see an overall increase in traffic in the account, which is the incremental impact of Performance Max. With Performance Max both taking traffic from existing campaigns and acquiring incremental traffic, it's hard to determine how much is actually incremental, given that your existing campaigns also fluctuate up and down in volume. We're working on an incrementality testing tool, but for now, pre-post testing is the best option. So when comparing Performance Max to your channel-based setup, best practice is to compare it to the average performance of all your existing campaigns, targeting towards the same goal. That was all from me. I hope you enjoyed the intro to our newest Google Ads campaign type. You can always reach out to your Google rep if you have questions. The feedback form for this session is available on the right hand side, and I encourage all of you to give feedback so we can continue to improve our output during the Holiday Excellence Week. All other Holiday Excellence Week sessions are available on demand here on the website. Thank you and have a wonderful day.